Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go through and show you how I plan a training block or my run log, how I track that. I use Microsoft Excel, that's how I plan everything out. I'm actually going to be doing it in Google Sheets today so I can show you guys. It's a little bit different, but I've got, this is not normally my process, but I just found out yesterday that I am now in the Barkley Fall Classic for 2020, which is 4 weeks away, September 19th. So that's that race behind me right there. From last year, I was able to complete the 50K in 11 hours and 18 minutes. I got my Croix de Bark, that medal right up there. Anyway, so this is going to be a real, I've got 3 to 4 weeks of some serious training to do before I need to have a week or so of taper and then race. I've also got another race I'm on a wait list for in October. It's a 100-mile race, the No Business 100, so I'll put that in this as well. This, as a caveat, is designed from a perspective of somebody that has a base of running where they normally do 40 to 50 miles per week relatively easily. So if you're a new runner, this may not be too helpful right now, but the process is very similar. It's just going to be starting with the base. So anyway, here we go. All right, so I've got my August spreadsheet pulled up here. I've got everything color coded. I've got my rest days, my easy runs, my tempo, interval, long run, race, biking, or if I'm doing treadmill incline. You can see the colors on the spreadsheet here, what they mean basically. I've got some formulas calculated here so I can track how many days I am into the year, my average miles per day, and what I'm tracking for 2020. I have a goal of doing the year in mileage, so 2021 miles. As you can see right here, I'm tracking 2,285 miles, so I'm way ahead of that right now. I've also got my total mileage for the month, actual run so far, total elevation gain this month, total 2020 mileage, and total 2020 vertical gain or elevation gain so far this year. And this changes each month as it progresses. So this is current. This is what I've done already for August of 2020. I had the Scruffy City Challenge. That was my 100K last weekend or 8 days ago. So this week has been a very easy, but a recovery week of 20 miles. But I've got to get back into it hard now. So originally I had 43 miles planned starting August 17th. I'm going to change this a little bit. 43 miles will be adequate. It'll probably be a little bit more than that, but I need to make sure I get a lot of elevation gain because the Barkley Fall Classic is pretty steep. So I've got already planned for today a treadmill incline run of 7 miles. I know off the top of my head I'm going to want to do about 2,000 feet of elevation gain. I don't generally put in what kind of elevation gain I'm going to do on that run. I just know what I want for the entire week. And for this week, I want at least 10,000 feet of elevation gain. So I'll do 2,000 today. Tomorrow is going to be an easy run, followed by a physical training strength session that I do that's just targeting, the lower trunk, the hips, the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, all that stuff. Wednesday is going to be 4 miles on the treadmill and then 2 miles easy run, typically outside. But again, I'm going to want to do 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And then Thursday is just going to be strength training with that physical training right here. And then Friday, 7 miles easy. And then Saturday is going to be a 20-mile long run. And I'm going to go to Frozen Head State Park, which is where the Barkley Fall Classic is held. So I'm going to go there. That'll be probably close to 8,000 feet. So that'll give me 12,000 feet of gain for the week and planned 43 miles. So it'll probably be 43 to 45 miles. I'm going to delete these elevation in here because that's actual what I do. So the next week, I'm at the same 43 miles. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to go copy my treadmill. So that's going to be 7 miles of treadmill running again. It'll be at least 2,000 feet. Same on Tuesday. Well, let's go with a 4-mile easy run. 6 miles on the treadmill climbing. That'll probably be 2,000 to 3,000 feet of elevation gain. Same on the Thursday. Easy run. let's go 8 miles on Friday, and then another 20-ish on Saturday with another 6,000 to 8,000 feet of elevation gain, followed by yoga on Sundays. That's my rest day. So Sunday is my recovery rest day where I typically do yoga. I haven't done much of it this month because it's usually been my day I mow the grass. So the August 31st, I'm going to copy that same treadmill run on there. So that'll give me 197 miles total for the month is what's planned. It'll probably be just a hair over that because I was over on some of my projected weeks. But anyway, let's get into September where you can see me do an actual month. All right, so what I did is I just copied August to a new sheet, or to this same spreadsheet, but just at the end, and renamed it to September. I've already done that. I've already changed the dates. With Google Sheets, it's really nice. You can just double click on it and actually click, and it will change. And then to change the date throughout the entire week, I just click and drag this all the way across, and it updates the dates. All right, Saturday, September 5th. That's my wedding anniversary. So I'm probably not going to be able to go to Frozen Head and do a 20-25 mile run. I have an amazing wife, but I don't want to push it. So this is going to be Memorial Day on the, what is that, the 7th. So I'm going to go to Frozen Head that day for sure. Whoops, not 200 miles. I'm not Courtney DeWalter. All right, 20 miles. Again, that's just what I put in as a base, as a minimum, but typically it's going to be a little more than that at Frozen Head. And again, that's going to be a 6,000 to 8,000 feet elevation gain run or more. And again, this race that I'm doing is on the 19th. It's highlighted in yellow here. So I've got to start tapering probably after this Wednesday, the 9th, where I do that treadmill running. Then on Wednesday, the 16th, this is only 3 days before race day. We'll just do a 4 mile easy yoga on Thursday. And then this will probably just be a rest day the day before. And then that'll get me to the race week, which I've got slated as 36 miles. Last year, we're not allowed to wear GPS watches at all. But I know Frozen Head like the back of my hand, and I can pretty much plot the route through, Gaia GPS or CalTopo, any of those sites. And I know it was right around 36 miles. It was right around 13,000 feet of elevation gain. So I'm expecting about the same this year. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe more elevation, give or take, but it's going to be tough. The heat is always a factor. So I'm expecting around 36 miles. So then that'll get me to Sunday. Probably won't do yoga the next day after that. It's possible, but I'll leave it there. But then this week I need to change a lot. I'm going to be recovering off of a very, very hard 50K. So I'm going to change this up, and this is going to be just a straight rest day. So 19 miles that week. So a low mileage week, but it's recovery, and that's fine. The next week, again, I'm going to need to pick it up because that next race I was talking about, the No Business 100, is October 16th. I'm 5th on the wait list, so I'm not actually in yet, but I need to train like I'm in. So we're going to leave this. We'll go to a 6 mile run. This one's not going to be as much elevation, or right at about the same elevation as the Barkley Fall Classic, but it's a lot longer. So I'm going to need to do more running and not quite as much vertical gain. So that'll be a 6 mile easy run, 3 miles easy with PT, and then some treadmill climbing. All right, well, let's gray these out because this is now going to be October, so that doesn't affect this month's plan. I need to do this month. Let's copy this for right now and put it right there. See how that looks. So, well, no, that's right. That's my wedding anniversary. So we'll see if I can squeeze in. We'll see if I can squeeze in a 20 mile run, depending on what we're doing. It might be a road run just to be quicker. We'll see. And how awesome my wife is. Let's go back to August. This coming week, I'm targeting 12,000 feet of elevation gain. Next week, probably 12 to 15,000 feet of elevation gain. And then that last full week of training is probably going to be 15,000 plus feet of elevation gain. Let's take this to an 8 mile run. I don't want to do that many miles before the race. All right, so now we need to copy to October. so I can work on that for the next race. So what I'm going to do is right click on September 2020, copy to, copy to existing spreadsheet. And then it'll pull up. I'm going to click the same spreadsheet I'm on, select, and arrow over, and there's copy of September. I'm going to rename that. October 2020. Rename it up here at the top. All right, so I need this week to be the top week because that's going to be the start of October. And we're going to go and gray out these because that's October. Now we need to change this to October 5th. Drag that over like I said, and it changes the dates for me. All right, I don't have BFC on this day, but I do have, supposedly, hopefully, the No Business 100. But that actually starts on Friday. So I'll change this to 100 miles. Take that out of there. All right, so looking back at September, I've got the recovery week. I've got starting doing 15 miles through then, and then 28 miles here. That's fine. Let's probably do like a 24-mile run. That'll be up in Big South Fork. And then let's go with a let's do an 8-mile run, 4 miles, and then let's do 6 miles. Climbing, 7. Actually, I need to get that miles up. Let's do 10. Oh no, hold on, that's the week before the race. Not enough time in the week, dude. Let's look back at September. So I've got recovery week. Man, I'm not gonna get enough. It's gonna be a hard to get enough miles in for a good solid week or two before the No Business 100. All right, so then I really need a taper for that. It's got 8, 4, 7, 6, 10. That's not much of a taper. Let's take this back down to 6. Take this to 5. Taper's important. Got a taper. Take this to 3. Okay, so that gets me through No Business. That'll be okay. That's not ideal, but that's okay. After 100, I'm gonna need more rest. Working a bike session there. I like to do that on my recovery weeks. 100 miles, recovering from 100 is serious, so I need to take this serious. Probably should do a 1 mile warm up there. I'll probably, you know what, let's just go easy that day because it's recovering. And that looks okay. All right, so that's pretty much me working out a run log. I know my mileage. I know I can run 40 to 50 miles a week pretty easily. So I just input what I want to do on the spreadsheet. I know I need to do treadmill climbing or elevation gain for these races. I have a trail in my backyard, which is great to get out and run trail instead of road, but it doesn't have much elevation on it. So I use my incline trainer to hit that good, because I can do 20% incline, 2 miles of that to get 2,000 feet of elevation gain, basically, which is what I need. I need that steep incline, 20-25% power hiking for BFC, because that's going to be a lot of steep inclines where it's just, we're talking 40% at times. We're talking, if we go up Rat Jaw, which likely will, is 60-70% incline at times. So that's just grin and bear it, suck it up and do it. Anyway, hopefully this has been somewhat interesting and kind of showed you how I plan things for myself. You can use it for yourself, create your own spreadsheet. You don't have to color code it if you don't want to, or you can. I like it because it's real quick to look at it. I generally take a picture of this on my phone, and then I keep that in my favorites folder on my cell phone. And if I'm looking, oh, what do I need to do today? I pull up my phone and, oh, okay, cool, it's blue. I know it's treadmill climbing and it's 6 miles. And I know exactly what to do quickly. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful or neat. And just remember to click the subscribe button. It's going to be in the bottom right-hand corner for you. So anyway, just please click subscribe. It helps my channel continue to grow. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed already. I really do appreciate it. If you have questions about the Barkley Fall Classic, about the No Business 100, about building a run plan, anything, I mean, drop it down below. Let me know and I'll answer it in another video. So anyway, thank you guys very much and I'll talk to you guys later.